Welcome back, my dear students of class 8. My dear student, in this digital video, I am going to teach you about the non-metals. So, in the previous video, you have seen the properties, physical and chemical properties of the metal, and in this video, you will be able to learn about the physical and chemical properties of non-metals. That this is chapter 4, metal and non-metal. So dear student, come to the non-metal. Non-metals. The metals are having the lustering property. They are hard one and their physical states are the solid mainly, except the mercury. But there are so many differences in the physical properties of the non-metal with the metals. And see this, how does these non-metals are having the different properties as compared to the metals. So as far as physical property, see this physical state means the non-metals are found in solid, liquid and gas. These three states are available with the non-metals: solid, liquid and gas. And 22 known non-metals and 10 non-metals are solid. 22 non-metals are liquid and 10 non-metals are solid. Out of 22 non-metals, the 10 non-metals are solid. Only one non-metal, bromine, that is the liquid, and the rest 11 non-metals are the gases. So this is the physical state. They are found in three states: solid, liquid and gas. As far as the lustering is concerned, except iodine and graphite, they are non-lustrous. They are non-lustrous except iodine and graphite. These two things are the lustrous, iodine and graphite, while other non-metals are the non-lustrous. And brittleness, when they get hammered, there will be the breakdown of the non-metals, while this is not happen with the metals. So they are brittleness. These are the brittleness. When they get hammered, there will be the breakdown. Breakdown takes place by hammer. Malleability. They are non-malleable. They cannot be converted into the sheet when they get hammered. Non-metals are non-malleable means they cannot be turned into sheet. And ductility, they cannot be drawn into wire. Non-ductile. No wire will be formed by the non-metals. And electrical and thermal conduction, diamond, which is a good conductor of heat, is an exception. The diamond only which is a good conductor of heat, that is the derivative of the carbon, and that except diamond, no any non-metal is having the property of conductivity. non-conductivity या non-conduction of heat and electricity except diamond. तो डायमंड को छोड़ करके बाकी जितने भी हैं वो सभी नॉन कंडक्टर है. सॉफ्टनेस, सोरनेस, मेल्टिंग एंड बॉइलिंग पॉइंट एंड डेंसिटी. दे आर सॉफ्ट and they are soft and their melting and boiling points are less than the metals. As compared to the metals, their boiling and melting points are less except diamond, and they are non-sonorous. Melting and boiling point MP and BP are less except diamond. Boiling and melting point is 3500 degrees centigrade. Okay, so as far as density is concerned, non-metals are light and they have low density. They are not so dense as compared to the metals. So now, my dear students, you can differentiate between metal and non-metal. Like metals are mainly solid except one or two. Metals are lustrous, metals are non-brittle, metals are malleable, metals are ductile, and metals are good conductor. Metals are hard and metals are sonorous. Metals are having the high boiling and melting point. So you can differentiate the metals with the non-metal by highlighting these points with the physical states, with the physical property. Certain exceptions are there. Now, my dear students, let us see about the chemical properties of the non-metal. Let us see about the chemical properties of the non-metal. And before going this, we have discussed about the alloying, galvanizing, that is the zinc plating. These are the processes for the covering the surface area of the metals, so that there will be no rusting, there will be no any corrosion is there. So dear student, in this part you are looking here the detailed study about this metal and non-metal, in which by the explanation of these properties you will be able to learn the metal and non-metal, the physical and chemical property. There are several exercises, there are several activities are there which will be able to explain you if you do at your home, and during physical class it will be done in the class itself. So now let us see about the chemical properties of the non-metal. Chemical properties of non-metal. So as far as chemical property is concerned, let us see the process of oxidation. This is a carbon that is oxidizing with the carbon. Oxidation takes place and CO2 will be formed. S plus O2, sulfur dioxide. This is the carbon dioxide, this is the sulfur dioxide, this is oxygen, this is carbon, this is sulfur. These are the non-metals. And furthermore, reaction of non-metal with water. The non-metals, they don't react with water but are very reactive with air. The non-metals, they don't react with the water but they are reacting with the air. And the reaction of non-metals with acids. So suppose this is the non-metal and HNO3, this is the acid, this is the nitric acid, then the reaction takes place and SO2 plus NO2 plus H2O, SO2 plus NO2 plus H2O will be formed. How does it will form? This sulfur get oxidized with this oxygen, sulfur dioxide. Then one oxygen that will be isolated, then there will be the NO2 and this H, further hydrogen will form with the oxygen and water will be formed. So what is happening here? Oxygen is 5. So there will be the, if you balance this equation, then 4 and 2 and 2, then the equation will be balanced. Dear student, the reaction of the non-metal with the other things that you will be able to see it. Generally the bases means NaOH, and the non-metals react with the strong bases like sodium hydroxide. No hydrogen gas is produced. This reaction is the reaction of non-metal with the bases are complex. So if this S plus NaOH, then there will be the complex compound will be formed. Complex compound will be formed. Apart from these, my dear students, you will learn about the reactions of metals with the acids. Reactions of metals with the acid. If you take the metal like Fe plus HCl, FeCl2 plus hydrogen gas will be formed. So this one. So this is the reaction of the metal with the acid. This is the metal. That is the reaction of the metal with the acids. And dear students, there are some reactions which are called the displacement reaction. The displacement reaction, as far as the chemical reactions are concerned, that will be called as the displacement of an element takes place in the displacement reaction. And example of the displacement reaction is, suppose there is a metal that is the Fe plus salt solution like NaCl. This is sodium chloride. When it reacting with the base, then there will be the formation of, if it will be heated, FeCl2 salt solution. Take the example of calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate, if you will take, this is the salt solution. Then what will happen? There will be the or calcium sulfate. Take the CaSO4. Then there will be the FeSO4 plus calcium will be released. Calcium ion will be released. So this is used in the mainly in the process of the displacing the things like plating, galvanizing, alloying. These displacement reactions are very useful in that particular phenomena. And my dear student, as far as the usage and non-usage of metal and non-metals are concerned, you have to know that the metals are the good conductor. That is why they are used as the conducting material like wire and heat conduction. Iron, copper and aluminum are used to making cooking utensils. Mercury is used for making the thermometers. Iron is different forms used in the construction of the building, motor car, etc. Aluminum and zinc are used in constructing iron to prevent the rusting. Gold, silver and platinum are used to make jewelry. And the non-metals are used, oxygen is used in plants and animals for breathing. Chlorine is used for the disinfection and for the water purification. Phosphorus is used for manufacturing phosphoric acid. Iodine is used to make the purple colored solution. Sulfur is used to make the sulfuric acid, which in turn to used for making the plastics, dyes, etc. etc. Phosphorus is used in the preparation of the fireworks and smoke screens, and powdered graphite is used for the used as a dry lubricant. So dear student, this chapter is over now, that is the metal and non-metal, and I hope that you revise all the things. The notes will be given, the video will be given to you. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.